Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to the Pharmaceutical Quality Assurance class. After PA class in the first sem, again we are gathering to discuss on the subject Pharmaceutical Quality Assurance. Now we'll see the importance of Pharmaceutical Quality Assurance here. We'll move on to Unit 1, that is Quality Assurance and Quality Management Concepts. In that, we'll discuss about definition and concept of quality control and quality assurance here. Why pharmaceutical quality assurance? What are pharmaceuticals? Pharmaceuticals are nothing but drug substances or drug products. Before marketing any drug product, we have to assure its quality, since it depends on patient's health and patient's compliance. To achieve the aim of patient compliance and patient health, we need to assure the quality of pharmaceutical product. So how we can achieve this quality assurance? Through several guidelines, several parameters called as quality control, GMP, that is good manufacturing practices, then quality assurance, then total quality management. We need to manage the quality of drug product through quality control, good manufacturing practices, total quality management system, and then quality assurance. Quality assurance is the important part of pharmaceutical industry, we can say, before marketing any drug product. Now we'll see about systematic process improvement, how we can improve the quality process during manufacturing any drug product from drug substance. First, inspection from the beginning of starting your work to manufacture any drug. Then quality control. The first step is quality control. Then detection of any defects. Detecting any purity. Quality control is nothing but the methods or analytical methods what we are following to find out its purity, drug products purity, identity, purity. Already you have done some practical experiments also that you can recollect for quality control. Quality control is nothing but we can detect the defects or purity of the drug substance or any drug product. Then we can assure the quality of it. After following quality control methods, we can assure the quality of it. That will prevent. Why we need to assure the quality? To prevent the defects. Then we can achieve total quality management. This will improve continuous process development. This is called continuous improvement. So from the beginning we need to inspect and control its quality at each and every steps, and then assure the quality for all the steps, and then prevent all the defects. Then we can manage total quality, so that we can manage total quality of the drug product. This will continuously improve the quality process. That is why we need to know about what are quality control methods and what are quality assurance processes. Now we'll see the relationship between quality control, quality assurance and GMP. What is quality assurance? It is combination of quality control and GMP, good manufacturing practices. First we'll see what is quality control. Quality control is nothing but it is a testing or evaluation of drug product. Simply we can say testing or evaluation of drug product, wherever, whatever step we are during formulation or during analytical methods, following analytical methods, during any analysis. Whenever you are carrying out, that indicates the quality control step of each and every process. So quality control represents testing or evaluation of drug product. Next is good manufacturing practice. This indicates we need to follow standard guidelines during manufacturing any drug. What are standard guidelines? For example, like following SOP, standard operating procedures. You could have find in our lab also that whenever you are using any instrument or glassware, we'll be following some standard operating procedures, and we will be following calibration and validation procedures also. This all will come under good manufacturing practices that we need to follow during manufacturing any drug product. So combination of testing and following standard guidelines like SOPs will give assurance for the quality of that drug product whatever we are manufacturing. So combination of quality control and good manufacturing practices leads quality assurance. That means to get a product assured for its quality. Okay. Now we'll see about history of quality assurance and quality control. Quality control was started or arised during 1920s, and quality assurance and auditing was started in 1950s. Next, coming to the definitions on quality control and quality assurance according to ISO 9000:2015. Here definitions are given for QC and QA. First, for quality control, it is a part of quality management focused on fulfilling quality requirements. What is quality control? It is a part of quality management. QM, quality management. It is a part focused on fulfilling quality requirements. What is the aim of quality control? To focus to fulfill the quality requirements. Quality requirements of what? Drug product. Whenever you manufacture a drug product, we need to follow quality requirements in each and every step of manufacturing. Then next sentence, while quality assurance, now we are going to differentiate what is quality control and quality assurance in the definition itself. While quality assurance relates to how a process is performed, how the process you have performed, whether with quality or not, or how a product is made, whether with quality or not, whether you have followed proper procedure or not. That represents quality assurance. So that only you will get assured for the quality for whatever drug product you have manufactured. It is based on how a process is performed or how a product is made. And what is quality control is? It is more the inspection aspect of quality management. It is a part of quality management, and also it is the inspection aspect of quality management. That means checking the quality each and every step by performing testing on the drug product. Next, alternate definition for quality control is given in the next point. The operational techniques. Quality control is nothing but the operational techniques and activities used to fulfill requirements for quality. So quality control is nothing but we are following in that. We are following operational techniques and activities. Operational techniques represents procedures. Activities represents process, how we are performing to fulfill the requirements for quality. That is also called as quality control. Next, coming to quality assurance. The first definition is according to ISO 9000, it is a part of QA is a part of quality management. It is also a part of QM. QC also part of QM, QA also part of QM. QM is nothing but quality management. It is focusing on providing confidence that quality requirements will be fulfilled. Providing confidence that quality requirements will be fulfilled. We are providing confidence, assurance that quality definitely will meet the quality for the for manufacturing some drug. For example, if you are manufacturing a simple drug like aspirin, we are assuring before starting the manufacturing itself that we will follow all quality procedures requirements. We will fulfill all quality requirements to achieve the quality assurance. That is called quality assurance. Next, alternate definition for quality assurance is all the planned and systematic activities implemented within the quality system. Plan and systematic activities. That means during manufacturing process we need to follow systematic procedures. Just a simple example I will give. What is systematic? Even washing your glassware and using any instrument, we need to follow stepwise process, systematic process. Switch on, you need to switch on the instrument. We need to and set all the ranges. Then we need to calibrate it. Then we need to go for sample analysis during instrumental procedures. When you are using some glassware, first we need to clean it, we need to calibrate it, then we need to use it. If you go with some taking some chemicals, first we need to weigh it, select proper quality pure substance, then we need to weigh accurate quantity, then we have to proceed with the procedures. Likewise, each and every step we need to follow systematically. That activities should be planned previously, that we need to implement within the quality system, that can be demonstrated to provide confidence, so that definitely you can say that I have performed all the procedures with quality. So that your product or service will fulfill requirements for the quality. That stands for quality assurance. Definitely will follow all quality requirements, then we will meet the quality assurance. So according to ISO 9000, this is what quality control and quality assurance. Next, coming to definition by World Health Organization, that is WHO, for QC and QA. According to WHO, what is QC is? It is the sum of all procedures undertaken to ensure the identity and purity of a particular pharmaceutical. So whatever procedure you have followed to ensure identity and purity. Here the term identity and purity represents qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. This already we have discussed in PA. What is PA pharmaceutical analysis is? It is comprises of qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. So these two types of analysis comprises quality control methods. That's what given here. So whatever procedure you have carried out to achieve qualitative process and quantitative process, that is identity and purity of a particular pharmaceutical, is called as quality control according to WHO. Then what is quality assurance? It is a wide-ranging concept covering all matters that individually or collectively influence the quality of product. That means in all the aspects we need to follow quality requirements. We need to fulfill quality requirements in all the aspects of production and evaluation of a drug product. That should be inspected or assured for its quality. That is nothing but quality assurance. Next point says about 4 major areas of quality assurance for pharmaceuticals. So quality assurance is the part of quality assurance has 4 parts: quality control, production, distribution and inspections. QC, that is analytical methods testings, production, formulation process, then distributing the product what you have formulated and analyzed, then inspecting after post marketing or distributing what is the quality of drug product, checking it to achieve finally quality assurance. So quality assurance is the product of quality control, production, distribution and inspections. That's what given under WHO. Next, according to Techopedia, definitions for QC and QA. QC is the set of measures and procedures. The set of measures and procedures to follow in order to ensure that the quality of a product is maintained and improved against a set of benchmarks, and that any errors encountered are either eliminated or reduced. What is quality control? We need to follow procedures or measures. We are testing procedures or measures we are carrying out to check the quality of product. If it meets quality 100%, then okay. If it does not meet the quality, then we need to eliminate those errors. Whatever errors we have discussed, just recollect: minimizing errors, what are the types of errors like determinate error, indeterminate error, and how to minimize it. Whatever all the procedures, by following it, we can minimize or reduce the errors to meet 100% quality. This stands for quality control. So what is quality control? The set of measures or procedures that whatever we are following to check the quality of a product, whether it is meeting quality or not. If it is not meeting quality, what are the minimizing procedures? That means what type of error it has been occurred so that quality has reduced, and how we are eliminating it to improve its quality. It is nothing but quality control according to Techopedia. Then what is quality assurances? Quality assurance means it is the process of verifying whether a product meets required specifications and customer expectations. This is what quality assurance. Based on customer expectations and required specifications, whether it is meeting or not. For example, you are you are appearing for exam. If you are going through all the PPT, only if I ask questions finally you can answer completely. If you are not following the class properly, you cannot answer very well. So that we can analyze your quality, whether you have followed all the classes, or whether you have followed all the PPTs, or whether you have learned all the concepts, that we can achieve, or that we can analyze through examining you. That means asking questions or giving written or oral exams, we are analyzing. Likewise, products also are checked after testing or after marketing. In each and every step, we are checking whether it is meeting with some parameters, whether it is meeting quality, its quality or not. That is called as quality assurance. That means it should meet required specifications and customer expectations. With the expectation, that means if customers are expecting, like if you take a drug product, it should be in specific form, like tablet only, so that it can meet patient compliance. If it is in syrup form, it can meet patient compliance. Likewise, when you are manufacturing that particular formulation, whether it is meeting all the guidelines to assure its quality. That is saying about quality assurance here in the definition. And this QA concept was popularized during World War II. It is in 1950s. Already we have seen in the history, it was started, quality assurance procedures were started during 1950s, that is during World War II. Next, coming to definition on QC and QA according to Thesaurus Dictionary. According to dictionary, QC is a system for verifying and maintaining a desired level of quality in an existing product or service by careful planning, use of proper equipment, continued inspection and corrective action as required. So what is quality control? It is the process, already we have discussed, whatever testing or methods, procedures we are following to test the quality of a product. So during testing, whether we have planned whatever procedure we are going to use, whether we have planned earlier or not, proper planning should be taken. And then use of proper equipment, that means calibrated equipment, whether the particular equipment will give correct result or not. And then continued inspection, during performing each and every step, we need to check whether we have followed exact procedure or exact step or not. And then corrective action as required. Corrective action represents if any error occurred, whether we have taken action on minimizing errors or not. So these are the steps we need to follow to achieve quality of a product. So this stands for quality control according to dictionary. Then what is quality assurances? It is a system for ensuring a desired level of quality in the development, production and delivery of products and services during development of a process. Whether you have planned to achieve quality of a product. Then during production, during formulating each and every step, whether we have fulfilled quality requirements. Then during distribution, delivery here indicates distribution, as we have discussed in the previous definition, that is distribution, delivery of products, that we have followed quality requirements. And then services, whatever services we have provided, and whether we have followed with the quality, that stands for quality assurance here. So quality assurance is a system for ensuring a desired level of quality in the development, production or delivery of products and services. So with the last slide, definitions got over on quality control and quality assurance. Next we'll move on to objectives of quality control. What are the objectives? What are the processes, steps involved in quality control to achieve the quality of product? First one is to establish the desired quality standards which are acceptable to the customers. To establish the desired quality standards, we need to fix quality standards which are acceptable to the customers. First, fix the quality standards. Second step is to discover flaws and variations in the raw materials and the manufacturing process in order to ensure smooth and uninterrupted production. We need to find what are the flaws or variations during using raw materials and the manufacturing processes itself to avoid any interruption in the production. Then to evaluate the methods and processes of production and suggest further improvements in their functioning. So during production itself, we need to evaluate each and every product in the means in all the steps we need to check or evaluate whether we have done properly or not, where expected quality is met or not. That should be checked. If it is not met, then again we need to repeat the process with the proper planning and with proper quality. We need to repeat it. Then fourth point, to study and determine the extent of quality deviation in a product. During the manufacturing process, we need to study and determine the extent of quality deviation in a product during the manufacturing process. That means how much quality. If always quality means 100% we need to achieve, but we cannot meet always 100%. Some plus or minus deviation must be there, like from 98 to 1 or 2%. Likewise, deviations will be there, standard deviations that we need to find so that your product should meet that quality deviation. If it is not meeting, again we need to check for the errors and minimize it during manufacturing process itself. And then next objective is to analyze in detail the causes responsible for such deviation. If quality deviation occurred, and that means widely, if it is a reduced quality or a increase, it's showing much increase from the expected deviation, then what is the real cause? We need to determine it. Then only we can minimize it without affecting the process again. Then to undertake such steps which are helpful in achieving the desired quality of a product. That's what. That means we need to find out the cause for deviation, quality deviation, so that it will be helpful to achieve the desired quality of a product. These are the objectives of quality control we need to follow during production process, so that definitely we will get a quality assurance for the. Next, coming to the difference between QC and QA, it is most important part. What is QC and QA? Quality control and quality assurance. During discussion about its definitions and objectives, you should have understood what is QC and QA. Then also some differences are there to understand it clearly. So QC is first point, it is product oriented, where QA is process oriented. QC is product oriented, checking product. QA is checking process. What is first point? Product, QC, process, QA. Next one is reactive. Reactive indicates the testing process. We are evaluating the drug product. Proactive means we are planning the process to achieve the quality of a product. That is proactive. Proactive means pre-planned process to carry out the reactive process. So QC is reactive, QA is proactive. If you are not understanding, observe the pictures given near to the particular difference, so that you will be understanding it clearly. So what is QC? It is reactive. QA is proactive. Product oriented, process oriented, reactive and proactive. Third difference is QC is undertaken with specific team, where QA is undertaken with whole team. We will be checking the specific set of products. If tablets means only tablets will be checked or evaluated, where for QA whole team or whole process should be evaluated from the beginning, selecting raw materials, using different instruments to formulate it, apparatus, and inspection of each and every step, whether all the steps have been met the quality, that is achieved with quality assurance. So this involves whole team, where QC involves specific team. Then fourth difference is QC is used to find defects. That means errors, finding errors, whether the product is meeting quality or not, whether it has error or not. That is found by carrying out quality control methods. QA is preventing defects. It will prevent causing defects or errors. So that only we need to follow all quality processes. So quality assurance, once it is assured, that indicates we are following all quality processes. That means we are fulfilling quality requirements. So it indicates preventing defects. QC is finding defects by evaluation. QA is preventing defects by auditing process or checking process. Last differences. QC is used for testing, where QA is done by auditing process. Testing means evaluation, auditing means checking process, inspection process. Under each step we need to inspect to meet with the standard specifications. We need to check whether it is meeting the specifications or not. That is achieved by auditing process. Testing is evaluating by using qualitative and quantitative analysis. That is QC. These are the main differences between QC and QE. Product process, reactive, proactive, specific team, whole team, finding defects, preventing defects, testing, auditing. Okay, that's all. Next we'll discuss about tools and approaches used for quality control processes. What are the tools we are using to check the quality of a product to achieve its quality assurance? First one, checklist, fishbone diagram, control chart, stratification, Pareto chart, histogram and scatter diagram. These are 7 tools are followed to achieve the quality control. And that means in the checklist we will be using some standard calibration procedures, so that whatever product you are evaluating, it should meet the standard given in the monograph. That is checklist. Fishbone diagram, it appears like a fishbone, so that it is mentioned as fishbone diagram. So whenever you are going with quality control, will not take with a single measurement, will be taking or comparing with the standard. Always your sample will be compared with the standard. So standard will be having a definite expected value. Whether your sample is meeting with the expected value or not, that is achieved by all these tools. First one, fishbone diagram, then a control chart. Control chart will be having upper control level and lower control level. Your readings or measurement should be in the medium level. Whether it is all the measurements are meeting or not. Then stratification procedures, if you take different variables, whether it is meeting the stratification procedures with the standard, that is checked with the chart given with the stratification. And then Pareto chart, it is the Pareto chart. You can observe in the image how each chart or tool appears. It is given in the image, Pareto chart. Here also how much percentage quality deviation is there for a product with a standard is given here. And histogram also will be comparing the it is like control chart. It also will be having upper level and lower control level. Your sample should meet the medium level. Then scatter diagram, if you take two variables, if you apply in the scatter diagram, it should meet the proper correlation coefficient. So these are the tools or approaches used for checking quality of a product, so that we can meet quality control. Here are the important tools or approaches of quality assurance have given. What are the important tools for quality assurances or major keywords used for quality assurances? Calibration, validation, qualification. These three are important tools to achieve quality assurance. Calibration represents calibrating all instruments, equipments, apparatus, whatever we are using for production. Then validation, validating each and every step, process validation, retrospective, prospective, current validation, equipment validation, analytical method validation. There are different validation procedures in all the steps during manufacturing process. that should be followed to achieve quality assurance. Then qualification, internal and external qualification processes. We need to audit internally and external, auditing by external means. That is qualification process. This all, if we follow all these three keywords, that is calibration, validation and qualification, we can meet the quality assurance. These are tools like quality control tools. These are quality assurance tools. Next we'll see about features of quality assurance. Since quality control is a part of quality assurance, we'll see what are the features of quality assurance. First feature is defining quality. Quality assurance first will define its quality, then measuring quality, then improving quality. Defining means already planning, proactive. It is representing proactive. Quality assurance is proactive. Defining quality. Then according to defined quality, we need to measure the quality. Measuring quality. By measuring its quality, we can improve the quality of a product. So for production, we need to first define the quality, measure the quality, improve the quality. These are the features of quality assurance. What usual checklist will be there for achieving quality assurances? It's given in the diagram. You can observe. That is, establish SQA facilitation. Standard quality assurance facilitation. Establish it. Then implement a quality management process. It will implement quality management process. Then conduct a process review. Then create a report on the project status. Then perform a process compliance review. Then identify process improvement areas. Then create process trainings. So these are the checklists quality assurance will be taken to check the quality of a product. Each and every step it will be taken. Quality SQA facilitation, then quality management process review will be taken, process compliance review will be taken. It will create project report, project status, report on project status. It will create. Then improvement, what are the process improvement areas, so that we can meet quality management, we can meet the quality system, we can maintain the quality system, so that it will identify what are the process improvement areas. Then it will create process trainings. So now we have discussed about definitions and concepts of quality control and quality assurance. Hope you have understood clearly what is quality control and quality assurance. If you have any queries or doubts or any clarifications, you can post your queries in the classroom status, so that I'll be discussing with you. Then thank you for patient listening. Next class we'll be proceeding with concepts and definitions on good manufacturing practices. It is the part of quality assurance, so we'll discuss in the next class about good manufacturing practices. Clear now about QC and QA? Thank you so much.